Who's ready for a book haul? This is the smile of a person that just went to the bookstore. Y'all ready? It may surprise you some of the things that I got. Okay, I'm just grabbing without even looking. All Hallows by Christopher Golden. Let me read you. The blurb. It's Halloween night, 1984, in Coventry, Massachusetts, and two families are unraveling. Up and down the street, secrets are being revealed, and all the while, mixed in with the trick-or-treaters of all ages, four children who do not belong are walking door to door, merging with the kids of Parmenter Road. Children in vintage costumes with faded, eerie makeup. They seem terrified, and they beg the neighborhood kids to hide them away, to keep them safe from the cunning man. There's a small clearing in the woods now that was never there before, and a blackthorn tree that doesn't belong at all. These odd children claim that the cunning man is coming for them, and they want the local kids to protect them. But with families falling apart and the neighborhood splintered by bitterness, who will save the children of Parmenter Road? All Hallows, the one night when everything is a mask. I got some horror books to once again to get me into that mindset so that way I can do my reading as a writer, kind of dissect them as a genre book, so that way I can just make sure that I'm tapping into those things that belong in that genre and I do that genre justice. Obviously, I'll be doing it justice with my own flair of Dominican culture, Spanglish, lingo, and so forth, which is what I usually put, well, not usually, I always put in my books because they're coming from me. The next one. By Andy Marino, It Rides a Pale Horse. Let me read you the blurb. Peter Larkin Lark, to his friends, is a local hero in the small town of Wofford Falls. The one who went to the big city, found fame in the art world, then returned home to settle down. He's the kind of guy who becomes fast friends with almost anyone. His sister, Betsy, is talented as well, and eccentric. Unlike Lark, she keeps to herself. When Lark meets with a fabulously rich client, it seems like a regular transaction. Even being met at the gate of sprawling, secluded estate by an intimidating security guard seems normal, until the guard plays him a live feed. Betsy being abducted in real life. Lark is informed that she's safe for now, but her well-being is entirely in his hand. He's giving a book. Do what the book says, and Betsy will go free. That got me when it said he's giving a book and do what the book says. I was like, oh, I need to get it. When it came to horror, I was looking for the shelves. It's so little, the horror space in this Barnes and Nobles at the Fountains in El Paso was very small. But I was looking for something that it was more paranormal, trauma kind of thing, that it delves into the occult a little bit, because that's where my book is, just to see how that is done. But I'm like, at the end of the day, okay, I didn't find it there. It doesn't mean that a book like that doesn't exist, but I'm okay, because at the end of the day, the book is gonna be very much on par with my style of writing, and the joy flair that all my books get. So, y'all will see. All right, and next up, I had to hit the YA because it wouldn't be me unless I get YA. All right, Royal Blood. This is kind of like, I don't know. I think it's because in the news I've been like listening so much about the coronation and is Harry gonna make it? Is Harry not gonna make it? Now Harry's gonna make it, but he's gonna make it without Meghan, blah, 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 and all this other shenanigans. So I was like, I saw this book, I was like, yes, why not? I'll read you the blurb, but it's about a child that is created out of wedlock and that has royal blood. Okay. As an illegitimate daughter of the King of England, 17-year-old Evan Bright knows a thing or two about keeping secrets. But when she's forced to spend the summer in London with her father and the rest of the royal family, who aren't exactly thrilled that she exists, her identity is mysteriously revealed. And suddenly the world is dying to believe every juicy lie the media tells about her. After a fun night turns deadly and Evan becomes the primary suspect in the murder investigation, the escalating rumors and fallout threaten to tear her life apart. As she fights to uncover the truth about what happened, she discovers royal secrets that are even more scandalous than she imagined. Secrets that could change the monarchy forever. And her own may be exposed next. The start of a thrilling new series by #1 internationally best-selling author Amy Carter that reimagines the modern-day monarchy. Royal scandals just got deadlier. Well, yeah, telenovela. I love it. Next. This is a classic. This is a classic. I got two classics. Okay, The House on Mango Street by Santa Cisneros. So let me read you all the blurb if you all don't know about this book. Acclaimed by critics, beloved by readers of all ages, taught everywhere from grade school to universities across the country, and translated all over the world, The House on Mango Street is a remarkable story of Esperanza Cordero, told in a series of vignettes, sometimes heartbreaking, sometimes deeply joyous. It is the story of a young Latina girl growing up in Chicago, inventing for herself who and what she will become. Few other books in our time have touched so many readers. The House on Mango Street, y'all. Another classic. Hold on. And oh, by the way, let me just plug in here. If y'all go to the link in my bio, or y'all go to my website, you're gonna see that I have a link there of the new classics. And it is this Excel spreadsheet that has books such as this, written by BIPOC author, talking about BIPOC stories that are classic. They are just like timeless books, because I wanted to reimagine the classics and take it away from just the regular old white man. So yeah, so go check it out. You can have your input in there. Don't destroy the Excel spreadsheet though, but it's there so that way if you know of any books like that that fit that criteria, that are more inclusive and diverse in every sense of the word, and the world, add it to the list, okay? Next one, another classic, because I got two today. Their eyes were watching God. I heard so much about this one. So much. I didn't read this in high school. I didn't read, for whatever reason, they just gave me Moby Dick and other stuff to read. But I can't wait to now dig into these new classics. So let me read you all. Where's the book blurb? I can't read you all. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's different. So this is different. So it has this in the back and obviously the awesome book cover in the front. But there was no book blurb. So this is very different, by the way. We should talk about this. It's a reimagined book cover, which is really good. Definitely painting outside the lines. I love it. All right, and the book blurb, I found it inside the cover. Once again, which shows you how artistically writers and publishers can be. All right, Zora Neale Hurston, beloved 1937 classic, is an enduring Southern love story, sparkling with wit, beauty, and heartfelt wisdom. It is told in the captivating voice of the fiercely independent and stunningly attractive Janie Crawford, who refuses to live in sorrow, bitterness, fear, or foolish romantic dreams. I love it already. As she endured 3 marriages and a life marked by trials and tribulations, she evolves into an unforgettable heroine. Hopefully that's how you say it. A true literary wonder, Hurston's masterwork remains as relevant and affecting today as when it was first published. Perhaps one of the most widely read and highly regarded novels in the entire literary canon. Their eyes were watching God. I love the title. I love the title. And I can tell already that the title is very meaningful and it's layered, which I already know I'm gonna love. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading these 2 classics and then telling y'all more about it later and dissecting it with you later on another episode, so that way we can learn how the classics do it. Because one thing about the classics is that the classics never go out of style, right? So that means like the lessons that these authors have imparted in these books for readers and other authors are as well are just timeless. It's something that you can incorporate into your own writing, so that way you can catch the attention. Because I hate to like repeat myself, but that's why these books continue to be published time and time and time again, because it still catches people's attention, it still entertains, it still educates. That's why they're classics. Okay, that's the last time I'm going to say that word in this video until we discuss it. But yeah, but don't forget, we'll discuss some more. Check out the link in my bio so that way you can add your classics as well to that list. I want to make it inclusive. I want to make it diverse. I want to make it so much more than what people think the classics should be. Dang it, I said it again. Okay. Don't forget, share, like, subscribe, so that way you can see